Hey coin collectors, Dan the Collecting Man here. Today I want to talk about the 2025 Chinese Myths and Legends. This one is, I really like this one actually, and it's actually going very well on the secondary market. So this is the Double Phoenix. So it has a little bit of special meaning, and I'll try and go through that as much as I can in this video. We'll also look at this one under the microscope to look at some of the fine details and just the beautiful craftsmanship that comes out of the Perth mint. It's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful coin, and really love this one. So one thing I did notice is we'll start with the mintage, is this one has the lowest mintage of the Chinese and Myths and Legends kind of series. So this one here only has a mintage of 20,000. Where the previous one, which was the Four Guardians, which was this one here, had a mintage of 25,000, so it was a little bit higher, but not as much. But the previous ones have been up to around the 40,000 mintage, so we're definitely seeing a decrease in the mintage of these ones. So obviously these are made for a private mint, so that's why they probably have only ordered so much, and there's only so many of these you can actually get within Australia. So it's definitely something harder to get. So it took me a little while to get it because I didn't initially get it from the Perth mint, and I wish I did because obviously the price has gone up a little bit. So you're now looking around $80 on the secondary market for this, and it looks like it's going up week by week to get this one, which is pretty cool. Like I said, the design and the detail and the quality is absolutely on point. I'm really happy for that. So one of the key reasons why this one is so special with the Double Phoenix is that it's a powerful symbol of harmony and unity, which is something quite good. And one of the key statements is good things comes in pairs. So that's why there's a pair of phoenix there. And they're referred to as Luna and Fang. They're the phoenix names that are there. So there's an actual meaning. And the symbol in the middle, that little Chinese kind of character symbol, is symbol of double happiness. So that's what that actual symbol means in the middle. You can see all the little details around the bottoms of their wings and everything else, and their claws. It actually comes up really nice. You can kind of see in the background there, it's got in the clouds, and just the detail that absolutely comes out spot on. So I'm actually, compared to some of the other ones, which I did love, I must admit, I do like some of these ones, but this one here, from a design point of view, potentially is my favorite. I've only had 3 years of these ones. This one was pretty cool here, the dragon and the koi fish. That was pretty cool, but this one is definitely one. So it's not a series I'm looking to go back in time to get it, but I'm definitely pretty happy to get this one. And like I said, it's definitely adding some good value. So these also come out on carded versions. So I'll put some photos up here on the right hand side. So there's the first one, which is a kind of a red, yellow and orange one, and absolutely looks beautiful. I think that one is the pick of the bunch. I really like that, the coin color and the carded version. I think that kind of looks nice. It's personally something I'm not going to get because it's not, like I said, a series I'm really collecting to detail, but I think if you were to get a carded version, that would be the one I'd get, that kind of fiery kind of color. It just really pops out on this design. The other one is the full colored version, so it makes the birds look really beautiful. The phoenixes, they actually pop out from a color standpoint. They've used some beautiful colors in there, so I think it is a good design. But just for me, the other one has a lot more vibrance and a lot more things that comes out on it, so I really like it, and I think it is by far the best design. But I'm just happy to get one of these bullion versions. So I've also got a very similar one here, which this one is from Korea. So this is a South Korean coin that I got 2024, and as you can see here, it's got the Double Phoenix on this one as well. So you can see here, Republic of Korea, 1 ounce silver with the phoenixes on that side, and then you can see the phoenixes on this side. So this is a silver round. It doesn't have any denomination on it, but it is made in Korea, so it's something a little bit different. But as you can see, the Double Phoenix is definitely something that is quite popular. But I think the Perth mint design, for me, is a lot better because this is just all kind of frosted, where these ones here, you can really see the detail of the birds on top of it. So I think that one's a little one. This one also does, in the middle there, you can see the actual emblem moving around under the light, so you can see that kind of emblem moving around there with the Korean lettering, kind of depending on which angle you put on, which is something unique. You don't see that very often, so that's pretty cool. But I personally, like I said, I like this one. So let's have a look at this under the microscope and have a look at the detail. Now, I don't think there is any micro lettering within this one, but I think it's still cool to have a look at how good the Perth Mint actually do make these coins and just the detail that comes under. So having a good look at this, you can see there's the top of the wings, and there's the first face there. Just look at how much, like you can imagine this is under microscope there. How much detail there is within that coin is just absolutely amazing. They've actually nailed it down. There's no imperfections whatsoever within in this one. Like I said, we're looking under microscope. Look at those claws, the kind of how they come out. That's pretty cool. We see these kind of wings there at the end with these like almost balls of fire at the end of it. They look really nice, and the clouds in the background. So a lot of detail. There's obviously the initials of the designer there, and there's the top of the wing. So for me, this is definitely something that's come out, and you can see here 2025 with a symbol in the middle. Looks really cool. Like I said, Perth Mint have absolutely nailed this one. It's definitely from a quality. I don't know any other mint in the world. Maybe the Canadian Mint is probably the only other mint that comes close to this kind of detail. I look at King Charles there. Just the detail on that is absolutely spot on. So loving the design and quality. It's something that I'm pretty happy that we have the Perth Mint within Australia. So like I said, it's interesting to see that the mintages are slowly dropping year on year. So we've gone from last year 25,000 to the years before 40,000, now to 20,000. Be interesting to see if they hold it at 20,000 or if it's going to drop down again next year, if there's trying to see what the demand is. But it did sell out at most coin retailers pretty quickly. So I think the 20,000 is definitely something that seems to be the right mark. Or is it because the double phoenix is something that is a little bit more collectible, a bit like dragons, something a little bit more unique? So I'd love to know in the comments below why you think this one is a little bit more collectible compared to some of the previous ones that have come out. Or is it because of the design? It's just an absolute more cleaner design compared to some of these ones where they've tried to put a lot of detail in it. As you can see here, there's a lot of detail in this one, but is it too much? Is there too much detail in this one? And same as this one here, there's a lot going on in this one, especially in the background there. You can see the bridge and all the water and everything else. From a design point of view, it definitely comes up nice. And the dragon looks really cool. But I think this one is definitely pretty cool. So make sure you do give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed that and you like this. And also make sure you do subscribe to Dan the Collector Man. I've got a really good lineup of videos coming up. There's definitely some pretty cool releases that I'm looking forward to doing some really good detailed videos on, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, there is a link down below for a shout out for a coffee, or you can hit that thanks button if you want to support the channel. And as always, thanks so much for watching and joining the coin collecting community. I'll catch you in my next video. Dan.